Alright guys, today we've got the H&K G36KV rifle. This rifle features one key improvement over the other H&K G36 models. It has the collapsible and adjustable stock with the cheek rest. This gun is manufactured by Umarex and is an exact replica of the H&K G36 rifle. Umarex does hold all the licensing to the H&K guns. This rifle includes a ×3 magnified scope, which is adjustable to get it sighted in so every shot can be hitting right where you're aiming. It does include a top rail for any other mounts that you'd like to put, whether it's a standard red dot or flashlight if you'd like to put it up on top. The bottom of the shroud is also railed, so you can put your foregrip on there, flashlight, laser pointer, whatever you think you need. Includes one high capacity 400 round magazine. The battery is extremely accessible. It can be changed in the field. There's one push pin here. Pull that out. Shroud comes off. The connector is a mini type, so you can run any type of mini battery off here. Includes full metal gearbox and will shoot about 380 feet per second out of the box with .2 BBs. Throw your pin right back in there. Stock adjusts, collapses on the side. It has semi and full auto. This gun is an extremely good gun. It's very similar to the KWA model G36 as far as performance and quality. In fact, KWA licensed their G36 model through Umarex. This gun on the field is definitely going to give you an edge over your opponents. You can pick it up for $350.
Hey guys, this is Jared from Unboxed coming at you with a product review for this week. Today we got the Virtue Crown 2 for the rotor. This is the new speed feed by Virtue for 2012. This thing's totally awesome, completely redesigned. Everything from the ring all the way up to the fingers. Virtue started from the ground up with it. Basically, it's the first speed feed on the market that's completely customizable to you as a player. You can add fingers, you can take fingers away, you can make it feed faster, feed slower. You can do color changes, you can really make it fit your style. Definitely get the color you want on there, mix it up, have a one-of-a-kind speed feed. Basically, the fingers are a new silicone material. It has really good compression and rebound, so you're not going to get that sag like the old crowns used to get. Once you put a few hundred pods through there, they definitely got that sag, looked kind of worn out. These are going to hold firm, look just like they did when they came out of the package. Paired up with a lifetime warranty on the ring. Probably the last speed feed you're going to need to buy. Basically enough about the specs. Let's check this thing out on a loader, see how it looks. We've got one here pre-installed on a die rotor. As you can tell, very low profile. Let's get a close-up shot of that so you can see what it looks like installed. Cool. As you guys can tell, it looks great on the hopper. Now let's check out the feed rate. Definitely pretty smooth. Obviously, you got to take into consideration this one just came out of the package. Once you get a few pods through there, it's going to break it in really nice. Once you get all the balls in there, as you can tell, definitely keeps the paint in. You're diving in the snake, you're sliding out to that back corner. You're not going to lose those precious shots. Yeah, so the Virtue Crown 2 definitely gets a high recommendation from me. Definitely putting one on my setup this year. I know a lot of the guys have already purchased from the store, using it out back at the fields, getting a lot of positive feedback. You pair that up with a die rotor, definitely a high performance hopper setup. It's going to keep you on the field, keep you playing at your best. Thanks, guys.
I'm out here today at Insane Paintball with Jared Powell, owner, operator, paintball player, and we're going to get a little look into his life of what he's done throughout the years with paintball, starting to get into airsoft, and see what he thinks about the industry. Jared, tell me some teams you played on.
Gosh, it goes way back. Starting with the local store team from the old MSPA days. I guess late 90s, early 2000, I guess to 2002. Played with a little store team called Insane Kids. From there, got an opportunity to play with Dark Carnival out of South Carolina, out of the Greenville area. From that, I guess Tom Point, that was around 2002-ish. 2003, I played with Mayhem out of North Carolina. The latter part of 2003, played with Gridlock when they were still playing 10-man. PSP out of the Carolinas. Then went on to play with a couple other teams. Extreme Sports Factory team out of South Carolina, which played the PSP D2 X Ball for a couple of years. Played with Chattown Ballers and CFOA and PSP, I guess Division 2 as well. So I've played a little bit of everything. Haven't made it to the pro ranks, but I've kind of been here and done that in a lot of the different leagues, and kind of was around playing a lot of tournaments before the APPA system was real popular, and before everyone was being ranked and that sort of thing. So so I'm kind of old school, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we both played a little PSP 10-man back in the day, but I'm not going to bore you with my stories.
No, it's all good. I know we had definitely some good playing with the old Precision guys, and practicing a lot and stuff. So that was a lot of fun.
So owning a field here, did you kind of have to put tournament paintball on the side and just kind of focus on your business?
Yeah, we opened the business in 2000, so for I guess 3 or 4 years I played a lot with having just a store. Luckily we were closed on Sundays at the time with just retail, so I was able to play paintball out on the weekends and just grind it out every weekend with my friends. But when we opened up the facility here in 2006, we I guess had to look at the business more as a business and not just as a hobby anymore. And so once that happened, I guess since I guess the 2006 time, 05, I guess when we started working on the facility, haven't played a whole lot. Primarily just working 6-7 days a week, killing myself. Just I'm doing the paintball grind, but not on the field anymore. Now it's trying to keep these young kids into the sport, and making sure that the game survives for the next generation of players. So no, I still love the game, still follow it, still keep up with the pro stuff. Still, it's like I play. I just don't always suit up and get out and play. I play a little rec ball here and there. I'll get out and shoot it up with some of the kids here, and if we have a tournament practice going on, I may jump in occasionally, but may pull out the old autococker or something, and everybody kind of looks at me like I'm crazy. But anyway, yeah, I don't get to play as much anymore, but when I do, still enjoy it, still love it. The game's so much fun, but it's definitely changed a lot in the last few years since I was able to get out there on the tournament fields.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, but I mean, you guys have really built like one of the best stores and fields out on the southeast, as far as what I've come in contact with. I mean, you guys have really just really made something special out here.
No, we try really hard. I think when we had these grand illusions of opening up this big facility, that was back in the I guess the days when the future of paintball was television, and everybody thought the ESPN was going to be picking up, and so we got this monster piece of property out here that was at that time catered 100% to tournament play. I think we had 5 airball fields or something crazy like that. All of them were different. We had the PSP thing going, we had the MPPL stuff, so we had a little bit of it for everyone. The industry's changed a little bit to where rec plays kind of picked up, and a lot of the focus has been on the recreational players and the ones who just play every couple of months, once a month, something like that. So we've now got the Fort Field, as you can kind of see behind us here. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun for the new kids, pump players. A lot of the old school guys really enjoy it. We still have the airball stuff for people that want to play, tournament level fields. We've got the indoor, which is all airball as well. So your tournament guys are still taken care of. I think for me, tournament paintball will always be in my heart. It's what I know and what I come from. But at the same time, we've got to offer stuff to cater to the regular customers who want to play just recreationally, and basically they just want to go play war and do what what people do when they were kids, playing in the woods and stuff. So we've got a pretty good mix out here, and we're real fortunate fortunate to have a great facility. I have to give props to my stepdad, Lamar, and I guess you can call me Mama's boy. My mom helped a lot in the old days. If it weren't for them kind of believing in me, I guess 12 years ago now, would have never had a chance to get the thing started up. And kind of the rest is history. We've grown it from literally just a little 1,000 square foot retail store to the 6-acre facility with 3,500 square foot store. Regulation tournament fields, rec fields, you name it, right down here. We're about 2 miles from the Tennessee Aquarium downtown, so we're real convenient to people that just want to come down for vacation, or if they're sightseeing or whatever. We're real close to everything, so it's pretty cool.
Hey Jared, with the popularity of airsoft, what do you guys see about airsoft being as big as it is?
Man, it's crazy, to be totally honest. Who would have thought that BB guns would evolve into what they've evolved into? Shooting plastic pellets at each other. That these guns look just like the real thing. I think with the growth of video games, Call of Duty, all these crazy games where everybody can shoot real weapons on the video games and stuff. It's really, I guess, it's stirred a growth in the airsoft industry. I think as far back as you can remember, guns have been popular. It doesn't matter what form. And for many years leading up to the last couple of 2 or 3 years, paintball guns were your only option if you wanted to shoot each other with something. And so now that these airsoft guns have come onto the market and they are priced real affordably, it's real easy to get into it. You don't have to deal with anything but charging a battery up and loading them up and going to play. We've really seen a spark with the younger kids and the younger generation getting into airsoft as well. So we're seeing a huge amount of people playing now.
So you guys carrying airsoft guns now?
Yeah, we sure are. The gun side of things was something we kind of gradually got ourselves into. We've been carrying airsoft equipment now in the store on a smaller scale for almost 2 years. The past year, or 9 months to a year, we've really been beefing up our airsoft selection in the store. We just noticed a lot of people that were getting into the sports were coming into our paintball store asking if we carried airsoft equipment, and if we had the supplies and stuff to go along with it. So it was a no-brainer for us. We already specialized in an industry that was all about shooting each other and and having fun. There's a lot of crossover equipment between paintball and airsoft. So we're actually carrying a pretty large selection now. We've got I guess close to 1,000 square feet of our retail store is dedicated completely to airsoft guns, equipment, upgrades, clothing, and that sort of thing now. So we've got a really good selection of airsoft gear from all the top major brands in the industry.
You guys got a field going, or?
Yeah, actually we do. Once we started doing some more retail sales, we saw the demand for kids looking for a place to play airsoft locally here in Chattanooga. We started back in the summer of 2011 offering Friday night airsoft play. So we basically call it Friday Night Ops. We're open from 5 to 10 every Friday night. We use our whole facility, paintball fields, indoor, outdoor, you name it. So we've got almost, I guess, approximately a 4-acre area we can use. So we use our village field, we use our indoor areas, which makes it a really large CQB environment. So that's been really cool. As we've seen that grow, we're pulling anywhere from 30 to 40 people most Friday nights now. We actually have decided to move forward with what we're calling Building 6. It's a 11,000 square foot indoor CQB tactical field that's going to be airsoft only, so it won't be any paintball allowed to be played on it. So that way it'll keep it nice and clean for the airsoft guys. And this will be fully indoors. We'll have movable buildings so we can change up the field layouts on a regular basis. And we're real excited to get this thing opened up. We're looking to have it open in about the second week of January of 2012. So that'll give us opportunity to do airsoft games on the weekends, private groups. We've already got about 15 sets of rental equipment. Hopefully that'll grow over time, but that'll allow us to have airsoft games alongside our paintball facility at the same time, so we can cater to both industries and keep our customers happy and hopefully provide them the best experience for airsoft.
Yeah, I can't wait to play on that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
So with the failed merger of the two big tournament series, and really just the economy just being real bad right now. What do you see the future of airsoft and paintball?
You know, it's hard to say. I wish I was that, I guess, had that magic ball I could look into and see where it's all going and what's going to happen. You know, I've got my own opinion, or my 2 cents, like I guess a lot of people do.
Yeah.
I think right now paintball has just got to figure out what it wants to do long term. You know, I think tournament paintball is always going to be here. It's here to stay. You know, to what size it's going to be long term, who knows? You know, I don't know if we'll end up eventually seeing one league just due to everyone either filing bankruptcy or getting bought out or merging or whatever happens. You know, or if we'll continue to see, you know, just lots of leagues that are, you know, halfway to their full potential because of so much competition. You know, I know there's the infighting in this industry has got to stop. You know, obviously I understand as a business owner myself. You know, we're in business. We have to make a living. We have to make money to keep our doors open and to feed our families. But at the same time, you know, some of the personal motives have got to get put aside to help people. You know, I guess blend together and look at what's best for the sport. You know, but I guess that's where the greed of money comes in. When people see dollar signs, they're not going to give. But no, I see recreational paintball. It's never going to go away either. I think your birthday parties, your groups, stuff like that. It's a perfect opportunity for them to get out and have a lot of fun. You know, yeah, paintball's expensive. I mean, I'm not going to lie and tell anyone it's not. But man, it's the most exciting sport you can just about play that I can think of. You know, and man, it gives you an adrenaline rush like nothing else. So for I think parties, groups, private groups, and church groups, you know, that sort of thing, paintball is here to stay for sure. Tournament paintball, who has a clue at this point what the future holds? I mean, we may see 10-man come back. We may see giant fields twice the size of an X-ball field down the road. We might see smaller fields and 3-on-3 race 2. I mean, I can't even say anymore. But what I do know is you know, I think the economy has helped the paintball industry really tighten up its belt. A lot of the companies have made a lot of good decisions, and, you know, and not dealing directly through teams anymore, and they're using stores and fields to help promote teams. You know, they're really doing a lot to help foster the growth of fields like us that are trying to do things legitimately. You know, that truly have insurance, that truly, you know, have a business license even for that matter. Right. You know, and we pay sales tax, and, you know, for so long the paintball industry focused primarily on just making money. It didn't matter who it was. If you called and you wanted to start a field and you had a piece of property, they would let you do it. You know, I think finally the companies are seeing that was backfiring on them because people were only in this industry to do for themselves, which was to basically support little Johnny or whatever. You know, a guy has a son who wants to play, and you know, he starts a field just to let his kid play for free. And the days of that, I think, are finally starting to go away, which I think it's great for the industry because it'll finally start. You know, as the industry starts growing again and we come out of this economy, it will allow us to have a heavily strengthened base rather than just a bunch of, you know, individuals doing their own things. So, so how that relates to airsoft, I think airsoft, the benefit we're seeing with that is, man, the guns look cool. It's that simple. The guns look real. I think people really love the fact that they're mag fed. They work just like a real weapon. So that makes them really popular. So I think airsoft's going to continue to grow. I think a lot of your recreational players that play on the weekends are going to start getting into airsoft. You know, I think your competitive players will still play paintball, but your airsoft industry is really growing because you're getting a lot of those casual players that want to do something that's real inexpensive, but yet it is realistic at the same time. I mean, who can go wrong with airsoft if you're into real guns and you know, and you don't care about marking someone with a paintball? So so there's pros and cons of both. You know, we're just along for the ride, so we'll see what's going on.
How about airsoft gun? Well, appreciate you talking with me today and trying to get this little show rolling, and hopefully you work out real good and everything goes well for you next season.
Yeah, great, man. Well, we appreciate you coming out, and we hope the show does awesome too. So we're looking forward to hopefully working with you in the future.
Well, guys, that's it. That's our first episode. I hope you liked it. We've already got new things planned for the next episode. Going to change it up a little bit. Hopefully, we'll have some stuff to give away from some manufacturers on the next episode. You guys want to see anything, go to Facebook, Unboxed, leave me a comment, tell me what you want to see. I'll try to get it on there. Until next time.
His
name's not Haley.
Can I just have my hand holding the mic up to him? Like,
we just have the green mic like hitting me in the face constantly.
It's just my hand.
But I'll just be like, today we got the H&K G36KV. I can do it the Ace Ventura style, like, today I got the H&K G36KV rifle.
I'm gonna have to practice, dude. I suck.
You suck. You're ruining the show.
You're ruining the show.
Yeah, whenever.
It's on.
Oh, you rolling?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Feed rate. You want less paint? Ah. Start over.
While you're still talking. But don't mention anything about it.
Hey guys.
We forgot to cut the audio off. Nub.
Man, I'm sucking. Why am I sucking?
Just Paul. I'd like to do a review on the Monster. They're not as good as Red Bull. They taste like poop. That's all we got.
Really work with the tension of the speed feed. Man, I gotta quit saying hopper instead of speed feed. Start over. I didn't have a single in that either. I was like flowing, dude.
Yeah, it was nice.
I mean, beep. That could be our blue for real. We just leave the cuss word in there. And for the better, the new fingers. Ah. God dang, I hate doing this, Lee. I don't want to be on the show anymore. It's way harder than you would think. Is this even recording?
Did you hit it?
I don't think it's recording.
Alright, hit it.